Hello everyone. Now I'm going to explain you remaining part of your chapter, that is let's learn HTML. Okay. See, next topic is what type of editors we can use to write code of your HTML. An HTML editor is a program. What is an HTML editor? It is a program for editing HTML, the markup of a web page. Although the HTML markup is a web page, can be controlled with any text editor. Specialized HTML editors can offer convenience and added functionality. There are two variety of HTML editors. First is text editors and the second one is that what you see is what you get editors. Okay, you have to learn the short form as well as full form of that. What you see is what you get editors. See, first is text editor. What are these what are text editors? These are programs that are used to create web pages by writing the HTML code. We need to know the correct uses of HTML tags in this, okay, because we are using tags here and we have to know the correct uses of all tags. Examples of these editors are Notepad, WordPad. Okay, remember this thing. Two examples I have discussed with you, that first is Notepad and the second is WordPad. Okay, next is your WYSIWYG editors. Okay, see, these editors are GUI based. What is the full form of GUI? You know that, graphical user interface. Okay, programs that tells us create web pages. GUI based programs that tells us create web pages without knowing the HTML code. Okay, it provides you some features, that some images and text and buttons to code HTML coding. Okay, websites can be created quickly by using these kind of editors. Okay, see, if you are using something, if you are typing text, in place of text you are using some graphical things, it's a convenience, and by this we can save our time also. Examples of these editors are FrontPage and Adobe Dreamweaver. Next is the structure of HTML. It's very important part of your chapter. See, first I give you the structure, how we can write code, how we can create web pages, okay, in HTML. Firstly, the first, always in HTML you have to write the first tag is HTML. Okay, this tag indicates that this web page is written in which language. This is HTML. Okay, see, this is the starting tag and we can call it opening tag, starting tag. Okay, and next you can see that last one, this is the ending tag of this. Okay, so opening tag, closing tag, this is closing tag. Okay, starting tag, and this is ending tag. This indicates that the end of the web page. Okay, next thing, in between the HTML tags, variety of tags we can write. First is head tag. In head tag you can see there is, this is the starting tag of head and this is the ending tag of head. In between this tag you can see a title tag is here. Okay, so first I have to tell you that what is the use of this head tag. Whatever we want to type in at the title bar, or we want to give a short description on our web page, we can use this tag. Okay, tags, head tags contains information of the web page. See, this section, the title section. Okay, this tag is used to set the title of web page. Whatever we want to set on the title bar on our web page, we just write in this section. In this section we can write description or short title about the technical information about that page, whatever we are designing. Okay, Suppose if you are designing a web page, if you are designing first page on the web on by using HTML, so you can write in this section that my first HTML page, okay, and that will be appear at the title bar of your web page. Okay, next thing is body tag. Okay, after this we have to write body tag, body starting, and this is the ending. This tag contains all the content of your web page. Okay, whatever we want to add in the web page, whatever we want to do, that if we want to show that page background will be yellow, red, and whatever the text we are adding, it will come in another different color. We can do all the things in body tag. This section used for all information that you want to show on the page. Okay, so remember this thing. This is the starting tag, HTML, and slash. You can see these angular brackets, first angular bracket, and this is the last, okay, starting and opening. In between the angular brackets, you can see all tag we are writing in this only. Okay, see the ending tags, or we can call it the stop tag. See here, angular, in angular brackets, starting angular, and the slash, and after slash you have to write the tag HTML. Okay, see, HTML document is a combination of various variety of tags which defines the structure and appearance of the web page. Okay, how the web pages look, it decided by only these things, whatever tags we are using on our HTML page. Following 4 basic structure elements, we can call it elements or tags, it is present in HTML document. First is your HTML. As I told you earlier, that HTML tag tells the browser what the browser on which we have to we want to run it. Browser, it may be Mozilla Firefox, or it may be any Internet Explorer. Okay, see, it tells the browser that this page is an HTML document. Okay, you must begin your HTML file with this tag only. Okay, and must end with this tag. Okay, matching the and closing, we can call it closing tag slash HTML. Next is head tag. Head tag is used for text or tags that do not appear directly on the page. Okay, it's not present on the page. It acts as a header of the file, contained some information like settings or title of your web page, as I told you earlier. Okay, next thing is this title tag. Title tag contains the document title. This tag line between the head tag, you can see this head tag here, this is your head tag. In between the head tag and closing head tag, in between this tag head tag, we can see we have to write title tag. Okay, this title specified inside the tag this head and appears on the browser's title bar. Next is body tag, is used for the text and tags that appear directly on the web page. It helps us to create a look and feel of the page. It holds all the contained words, pictures, and other stuff, whatever we want to add, we add in body tag only. Okay, this is all about your main 4 basic structure tags or elements of our HTML document. Okay, it's very important, so you have to revise from your book also. Okay, next is, this is the structural diagram, how we can create a HTML file, HTML document. Okay, now what are HTML tags? HTML tags are special keywords enclosed between the angular brackets. As I show you, that you can see this HTML tag is enclosed between the angular brackets. Okay, see, that tag convey the web browser about how to display the content followed by them. Okay, next, starting tag are written within the less than or greater than sign. You can see this, the example HTML, it is written in this angular bracket. Ending with, you can see, ending with this slash, forward slash, you can see this forward slash, and angular brackets, starting angular bracket, that is your less than sign, and then your forward slash, and then write the tag name. Okay, like that we can show the ending or closing tag. Okay, this is starting tag, less than and greater than sign, we have to write in this. Next is the HTML tags are typed inside the angular brackets. You can see that thing, that these brackets called elements. That text whatever we are writing in these brackets, that is called element. Okay, so that HTML body, these are the elements, and if we write it in the angular bracket, that is known as the tags. Okay, these are the tags. See, if we are writing some tags and we want to give some extra things in that, like they have some their own attributes. The attributes are always specified in the starting tags. You never see this thing that ending or the closing tag have any attribute. Okay, so attributes are always specified in the starting tags, which provides additional information about the tag. If you want to set, like, see this example, if you want to set the size of the font on which shows on our web page, size will be 5 only. So we can do this thing by using this font tag. Okay, in font tag, what we can do here, in font tag we can write a attribute. What is the name of attribute? Size. Okay, size equals to double quotes, in between the double quotes we have to write the size of that element, whatever size what we want, that text 5. Okay, and the closing, like that. There are two types of tags. First is container and second is non-empty tag. First is container tag and second is empty tag. We can call container non-empty tags also. Okay, so first thing, what are non-empty tags or container tags? As its name shows, non-empty, it must have any closing tag. Okay, these types of HTML tags always wrap around the text or graphics which comes in the set with an opening as well as closing tag. Okay, in other words, we can say HTML tags that include both on and off tags are known as container tags. Okay, so if in your exam it will come that what are container tags or what are non-empty tags, you have to write this thing, that the tags which have their on and off tags, okay, these are called containers tag. Okay, see, this is the example HTML. You can see this HTML starting tag as well as it have its closing tag also. Okay, body tag is also a container type of tag, and title and head, these all are container. Next is empty tags. Empty tags, in other hands, we can say that empty tags are standalones. They are standalone. They have only one tag, that is only opening tag. We can call it opening tag. They have only on tag, they don't have the off tag. Okay, see, this is example HR, that use for horizontal line. Okay, insert horizontal line in the web page, and BR, break line. Okay, if you want to, these having only a tag, that is on tag. Okay, see, you can see here there is no slash angular bracket slash HR tag, here only HR tag. Okay, next is in nesting of tags. How we can say when we use tags, within some other tags. This is called nesting of tags. Okay, you can see here in HTML tag, it have head tag, and head tag further having a title tag, and then it closed, closed, and closed. So this is called, this thing is called nesting of tags. You must balance each pair of nested tags so that they do not overlap. Okay, next thing, how we can create and save a HTML document. That all we have learned, that how we can write text, how we can write code in HTML language. Now I am telling you that how we can start. First we have to go, just open Notepad. Okay, you can see here that what is written here, that start. First step is that you have to just open Notepad. For creating, we are using many text editors like Notepad, Front Page, Dreamweaver, or we can use that what you see, what you get editors also, that Dreamweaver and Front Page and WordPad, etc. So first I just give you that how we can create a web page by using the HTML document by using Notepad. Open Notepad. Then how we can open it? First click on Start button, and then all programs. In all programs you can get accessories, and accessories you get that Notepad. Okay, just wait. After few time you can see a blank Notepad window in front of you. In that window you have to write the code of HTML. Now first tag, always write this tag HTML, and then head tag, and then title, and in title whatever you want to show on the title, you just write it down. Like I want to show it, this is that HTML, so just write this in the title, and then head and body. In body, whatever you want to write, I want to show on the web page this information only, that this is a HTML document, so I'm writing in the body, this is the HTML document, and end of the body, close ending tag of body, and this is the ending tag of HTML. Okay, next is how after writing, second step, that we have to write code in Notepad. After writing it, we have to save it. How we can save it? Just go on that save in Notepad save button, you just click on file menu. In file menu, just click on save as, and as we click on save as, you can see this dialog box will come in front of you, that save as dialog box. Okay, in this dialog box you just write the file name, and remember this thing, you have to save the file name with the extension either .htm or .html. Remember this thing, it's very important. If you have not saved with this extension, that code will be not executed, not run on the browser. Okay, see, first step, click on file menu, click on save as command, and as you click on save as, you can get a drop down list, and that you get save as, just click on that. As you click on that save as, you can get this save as dialog box. In this dialog box, in the file name text box, write it down the file name whatever you want to give. Just I have written here that first HTML, write this, and you have to change the type of the file. You have to choose here in place of txt. Txt is default, wo default aayega, you just change it. Do it txt to HTML. What you have to do? HTM or HTML. Understood? After doing this, just click on save button. Okay, so what is the my file name? That is this is first HTML file. Okay, so first.html, and click on save button. As you click on save button, it will be you can see on browser. And now how we can view our HTML document which we have designed? So we have to do one thing. First we have to open any browser like Mozilla Firefox or your Opera or Apple Safari, any. Okay, see here I am just opening Internet Explorer. Okay, to view my HTML web page, just click on Internet Explorer. As we click on, how we can click on this, first we have to go on start and then all program. In all program you can get Internet Explorer, or if you have create already a shortcut on that desktop, you can just click on Internet Explorer and it will be open in front of you. As it open, you just do one thing, you just type that file name. Okay, open, just go on that and just select, go on file menu and open. And as we click on open, the open dialog box will appear, and in open dialog box you just write that file name which you have created. Okay, after writing, click on this open dialog box will come here. In this text box, open, you just write it down, that file name. Okay, after writing that file, that is my file is that first.html. What is the file name? First.html. So I have write it down that first and .html. extension type is HTML file, so I just select. If you you are not changing this, so it will not showing your file, so you have to go on this type of file, then change it by txt to HTML files. Okay, then you it show you on this area your file. So first file I get here and I just click over here and it will become in my text box, or you can type here, and after this you just click on open button. As you click on open button, what happened, that as you click on open button, this will come in front of you, that shows you the address, that location of that whole path is appear in this. As you select and click on OK. Okay, as you click on OK button, you can get the web page. Now you will view the desired web page, whatever you are opened. Okay, so you can see, I just go back to show you the code, whatever we have written. What we have written on the title bar, it have HTML, okay, in caps. So it shows on the title bar of the web page. See, next is, this is the HTML document. See, in body tag. Now I want to show you the output of this web page. You can see this web page have title bar having the title which is written in that HTML code. Okay, and this is a HTML document, that the text which is written in our body tag, it shows on right now, it is on your web page. So now we have done how we can create a web page, what type of tags we have to use compulsory, these 4 tags compulsory for us. Okay, and next thing is how we can save it. After saving, how we can view it. Next is how we can modify this. After creating a web page, हमने वेब पेज क्रिएट कर लिया, नाउ वी हैव व्यू इट, हमने उसे देख भी लिया. नाउ आई वांट टू चेंज इट, whatever I have did, मैंने जो किया था ना. So first we have to go on notepad, click on the file menu and click on the open option. From the open dialog box, select HTML document and click on open button. Make the modifications on the HTML document. Click on the save file menu, or we can click on save, Control S key in place of that. Okay, see, we can, if you want to change, do changes in the browser, click refresh button, or we can press F5 from our keyboard. The browser displays the changes made in the web page. See, first we have to go like that, just go on start and then your all programs and accessories and notepad started. Okay, जैसे ही open होगा, you just do one thing, search your file, HTML file in which you want to do editing. Okay, you want to do modifications. After searching that, just save it again, press Ctrl S, or go on file menu and just press save. Okay, after saving it, again go how we can view it, you know that process. So after showing it, after saving it, okay, you have to do one thing, that it will be changes, all changes can see by viewing steps. Follow that view step. Now next is your attributes of body tag. Next topic of your book is the body tag contains the main code of the HTML document. By default, the web page is created on the plain white background, text in black color. Text is black color and background always white. The attribute, some attributes we are having, by that we can change the color of the background and text. Okay, see, using colored background we can change the color of. This is the syntax. Body, we have to write that tag. This is the tag name, and this is the attribute of body tag. What is the attribute? If you want to change the background color, we have to write bg color equal to sign and then write the color name here. Okay, I want my web page background white to yellow. So this is the, here is the code. We have to write HTML. In HTML, see, HTML, ending of this HTML is here. Okay, in HTML tag we have to write head. Head, ending of head is here, and in between the head tag, the starting and closing head tag, we can see this HTML title tag. And I want at the title, on the title, I want to type this thing, that my first web page in HTML. So I have written in the title, so it will shows on title bar of my web page that my first web page in HTML. Body, this is the tag. In this tag, this is the attribute bg color. Now I want yellow background, so equal to sign, and I have to write the name of this color, whatever I want as a background, just write here, and double quotes and close. See, if you want to print something on your web page, just write here whatever you, I want to write here that hello world, so I have written here, and body tag, ending body tag and the HTML end. Remember this thing, never forget this thing, that ending tag or body tag. This is all about your background. Okay, next is how we can set a picture as a background. Okay, to add a picture as a background on a web page, we can use same, we have body tag. In body tag we have our attribute, that is background. Okay, you can see here, this is the body tag. In this tag we have to write this background equal to sign, and give the name of that path of that file, whatever you want as a background, that image, and we have to type that extension of that file. Okay, see, here's the example. Write HTML starting tag and always write ending tag. Okay, this is the method to write a HTML document. First you have to write HTML starting and then write ending of HTML. This code will be we have to write in any editor. Okay, see here, after writing this HTML, write head and close this head. Again write title and close this title, and then write body and close body. Now what we want to do, we have to write on that that heading of that title, on the title bar I want to write same thing, that this is my first web page in HTML. So just write it down in the title. This is now body. In body tag we have to add an attribute, that is background equal to sign. I want to pick a picture which is in the E drive, so you have to write the drive name over here, then you have to give proper path of that file. Okay, see, I just picking this, that file is in the my folder, so in E drive, go in my folder, and in my folder there's a picture, that's name is background 4, and I have to write the extension of that picture, that is jpg, double quotes, angular bracket, close. Okay, see, end of body tag, ending, and HTML. Like that we can get a image as a background. As I run it on the web browser, it will shows like that. Okay, next is changing the text color. See, that all about how we can change a color of background, how we can set a picture as a background. Now next is I want to change the text, whatever the text we are writing, that is black to red. How we can do this thing? That first thing, same HTML tag, ending HTML tag, then head tag and the ending head tag, title starting and title ending. Okay, here I am writing this same my first page in HTML. Okay, next is body tag. I want to change change color. For changing color, default color, you know what is? Black. Okay, I want to change it black to red or black to yellow. So I just use this attribute. The name of the attribute to change the text color of web page in HTML is text. Okay, see here in body, the attribute space, give space and then write text and equal to sign, and then in the double quotes write the color name of whatever you want to give that text. Okay, and just write it down the text whatever you want to show on your web browser. Okay, and ending of your body tag, and this is the ending of HTML tag. Okay, so next is how we can add a paragraph or change a paragraph. Okay, p tag. First is body tag. In body tag we use some attribute. First one is to change the background. We have this, that is bg color. To change the background color, bg color. To change the, to set a picture as a background, that attribute is background. And next is to change the text color of our web page, that is in body, attribute is text. Next is how we can mark from here we can say that we want to break line. Okay, we want to give extra space from the beginning of or the ending of the paragraph. We are writing something and we want to give some alignments also. So I have give you the examples of that. P tag have a aligned attribute. See here, this is the syntax of p tag. It have, this is also a container type of tag. P tag have its ending tag also. Okay, paragraph, change paragraph or line change, we want to do this thing. See, next is aligned attribute. It is the attribute of p tag. Specified the alignment of the text within the paragraph. See, default alignment is left aligned. Whatever the text we see, that is left aligned always. But if you want to change it left to right, or we want to put it in center of our web page, we can do this thing by using which tag, that is p, and in p tag we just use that align attribute. Okay, see, this is the example. Write in HTML head, and in head title. In title, whatever you want to present on the title bar of your web page, write that words, and then end of title, end of head, then start the body. In body just write it down p tag. See, I gave here that how we can left align text, how we can see the aligned left text, that is all default. Next is center. Write here p, and after p space write down the spelling of align. Okay, and then equal to sign, then in double quotes left, in double quotes center, in double quotes right. Okay, this is the first paragraph, that left aligned, and close the p tag, ending of p tag. Here also ending of p tag, ending of p tag. So here I have used 3 times p tag, paragraph tag. Okay, and body tag, because we have started here, we have to end it, and here, and then and HTML tag. See what the output, what the result is comes of this. First one is left aligned, second line is your center aligned, and last is your right aligned. Okay, so this is the output. When we go on any web browser and see, it will shows like that. Okay, next is BR tag. This is used for break line. What if I have written a paragraph, okay, and I want to put in next line, I just use this BR tag, and as I told you that it is having only opening tag. It is a type of empty tag. Okay, see, it don't have any closing tag. See here, this is the code HTML. In Notepad we have to write HTML head title using break line. It will come on your title bar. Head, closing of head, starting body, p tag. In p tag, because I want to write a paragraph, so I have to start this p tag. I have to write a paragraph in p tag. Paragraph, just write it down. Now I want new that it will come that I first I have to write I am a student of class 6 and I love computer, and I want to write in new line I study computers every day. So just put in between this br. This is used for put it this line in next. Okay, so we can say it br or that br tag or line break tag. Okay, see, body tag, ending of this body tag and ending of HTML tag. You can see the result output of as we run this, that what happened, it will come this 2 line, and after this line, because I have used here br, that's why it will come I study computer every day in next line. Okay, so br used for line break or to simply end one line and jump to next line. Okay, one more example here. See, in HTML head title, see why I have given this example, because I want to show you that you can write in a single line also your HTML program. No need to write like in the form of that HTML then head then title, then you can write in a single line also. Okay, so here HTML head, in head title, these all are starting. Now ending, do ending HTML, no, ending title, because title ending, then head, ending of head. Then what about HTML? We know that it will becomes at the last, so ending of HTML. Here body, on body I want to write that this text contains, and then I want to break or jump from next line, so a line break. So here you can see the output of this. This is all about your chapter. Now do one thing, read your chapter, go through with all examples which is in your book, as well as do yourself change background color. Okay, change text color, do all the things whatever I have given in this video. Okay, thank you.